Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Kristen Rocks Frags. My name is Kristen and it's time to talk fragrances. So today I'm going to do a 2020 release, probably the newest fragrance that I have in my collection year-wise. So I wanted to show you, where is it? Pasha Parfum by Cartier. So as I said, this is a 2020 release. It is classified as an Oriental fougere, and the nose behind it is Mathilde Laurent. And kind of a cool story according to Fragrantica. The original Pasha was named after a watch, the Pasha watch back in '85, and then the fragrance came out in '92. So that's kind of a cool, the original Pasha EDT came out in '92, so that's pretty cool. Kind of fun to hear the history on it. So then they just came out with the Parfum, and oh, I'm so happy to have found this. As you can see, this is a tester, so I will put up a picture of the full presentation so you can see that. I kind of wish I had the cool cap, it kind of cracks me up, but let me show you the bottle that I have. So as you can see, the Cartier there, it has like a cool, the cap goes over top, but you can see it has that cool rounded, has that kind of a cool old school vintage look. Then on the bottom, it shows your information there. So this is the 100 ml. It retails for $126, like on Macy's, for example, but you can find this on discount websites, you know, such as FragranceNet. I got mine for around like $65, so pretty good deal there. We'll take it. So let me go through the notes for you guys. So according to Fragrantica, this has sandalwood, liquor, balsam fir, tonka bean, benzoin, ambrosimide, that's correct, Indonesian patchouli leaf, and labdanum. So let me give you guys a spray. I'm wearing this today, space into the day. Nice spray, that's the job done. So right away, that liquory, that boozy note comes in, right in your face. And then it starts to get kind of spicy. I'm guessing that's the benzoin, even though it's kind of interesting. I almost get somewhat of like a cumin note, but I don't want to scare people with that. They're saying that. Maybe it's the fir. That's kind of, it kind of has like a bit of a bite to it at the top. Kind of spicy, it has a bit of a bite. It almost sometimes has like almost like a menthol-y take, a little bit. Maybe the way the booziness of the liquor reacts with the fir, perhaps. And then as it dries down, it starts to get sweeter and creamier and smoother, almost like a butteriness. It's really delicious. I really like this one. So you get a little bit of patchouli, but it's smoothly blended, so it doesn't really pop out very much, but it gets like a little bit of an earthiness. Maybe that's from the labdanum. Yeah, I really like this. It definitely has a bit of that barbershop feel, even though there's no lavender listed. I'm guessing that's the fir that is doing that. But oh, I love this. It's kind of spicy, it's boozy, it's buttery and creamy. It's really, really yummy. Honestly, I've never tried the original Pasha. I might have to get that now. It's only been since last year that I started getting into this more old school barbershop-y kind of style. And I really got hooked on that. Long story short, a friend of mine got me hooked on the vintage polo green, and the rest is history. After I got hooked on that DNA, I've just been obsessed with that style ever since. Not that this is anywhere near polo green, not at all like that, but that old school style. I'm loving that lately. Yeah, this is so good. It's just so smoothly blended. So I believe it is kind of reminiscent to some things, and I believe it combines some things. So I don't know if you've ever tried Polo Ralph Lauren Safari, but that's a really sexy, leathery, spicy kind of scent. Again, kind of barbershop-y, woody too, but more spicy I get out of that, and leathery, and really sexy scent. I feel like some of those spices and that earthy kind of spicy dad kind of scent comes in through here a little bit. And then imagine that sweetness, a little bit of the sweetness of Ultramall coming through. Not a lot. This isn't like sickeningly sweet club scent. I wouldn't say that, but it does kind of lend to that sweetness where it's like a little bit syrupy, but in a yummy, addicting way. And then the booziness, think of Baronda. It's just, oh my God, like that buttery, smooth, creamy, boozy vibe. It's just really addicting, really, it's just so good. And just picture that kind of all rolled into one. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm imagining with this. I'm not saying it's a clone of any of those scents, but I feel it does kind of, lend a hand to all of those together. I feel like they're all kind of connecting through this scent. But this is great, really great release, really yummy. The seasons I would say it's best for are fall and winter. I think I'm leaning towards fall, maybe a little more because of the performances. I'll get to a second. This is definitely more masculine, but I think a woman can pull it off because of that sweetness in there and that creamy booziness. I think a woman could totally pull this off. And I think it's more of a date scent and maybe for formal. But the way everything's been, I guess, you can wear formal anytime now. I don't care. I'm just wearing whatever I want at this point, which that's the way we should anyway. Who cares, right? If you want to wear it and enjoy it. But I guess if you were really looking at the situations, I'm thinking formal and date night. I think this is really sexy. Age-wise, I think this is a little bit more mature, 30 and up, I'm thinking. But very gentlemanly, like, I want my husband to try this. I think this would be really sexy on him. And compliment-wise, I haven't really been out too much, but I'm getting together with some family tonight, so we'll see. Maybe they'll like this. I'll see what they think. My niece loves those sweet, addicting scents, so I'm thinking she'll like this, but we'll see what happens. Performance-wise, that's where I was a little bit let down. I'd say longevity-wise, around 4 to 6 hours, maybe a little longer if you spray under clothes. And again, this is another one that stays in your hair if you spray your hair. So I say this in every video, but I do. I just love smelling it in my hair the next day when I'm taking a shower. The heat really makes it come back to life. I just love that. And this is not a big scent. I was expecting this to be kind of a beastly 80s powerhouse scent. I wasn't really sure what to expect. This is my first Cartier, but don't think it's gonna be like that. This is a little bit more polite, a little bit more subtle. For the first half hour, it's a decent amount of projection, not huge, but I never really thought this projected a lot to begin with. The first time I wore it, I did 5 sprays, which I didn't really think was enough. So today I sprayed my clothes a lot, and then I sprayed around my neck and my hair. So I did spray a good amount of this. You can spray pretty liberally. But it stays with you. It's not in your face or anything like that. You're not gonna choke anyone out, but it has a good sillage. Like, it's one of those things that you think it's gone, and then suddenly it's like, oh, here I am, hello. And it reminds you that it's there, especially on your clothes, like when you move and stuff like that. But it's not big and in your face. So if you don't want something that'll choke people out, if you want something kind of more cozy and romantic and sexy and gentlemanly, I think you'll definitely like this. So this is definitely worth trying. I think you will definitely love it, and what a great release for 2020. from Cartier. So that's my review on Pasha Cartier, or Pasha Parfum by Cartier. Have you tried it? Do you like it or love it or hate it? Let me know below. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day of smelling good. And please be sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. See you soon.